when a pod gets to be a hybrid pod, what does that mean? What kind of tools are they using, and how do you then how does the TNM calculation happen then? Does it still remain the same way, or is there a
Right.
premium that you're able to charge because your pod has AI tools in it?
Both of these things are do act as a counterbalancing factor, right? So one is the customer expectation now is getting higher and higher, right? At the same time, their status quo, their expectation in terms of, let's call it, productivity per head count has really gone up. Now
Hmm.
it's about how do you use different automation tools, let's say a copilot, that can really enhance the workflow, that can really enhance the productivity of the pod, right? And that really, kind of has to keep going up and up, even more than what it is going for the customer in house, for them to continue trusting on CodeVyasa. So that would be a very, I would say, pragmatic, fairly simple way to look at how that's evolving,
So
right?
there you're saying you don't necessarily have power to increase your margin by using AI, because all other DevOps agencies or development dev shops are also offering AI powered pods, and customer is now expecting you to offer an AI powered pod, so
Yeah,
without
yeah, yeah.
necessarily increasing your pricing too much.
Yeah, I think I'll explain how the margins have increased for us.
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
So, for example, wherein you needed, let's say a pod of 10 people, can you, as a team, as a pod, have ways to increase the productivity, right, by, let's say, a 2x? And then that does not necessarily mean the customer is going to slash the pricing into half. That does
hmm.
not mean that. So by doing all of this, you are increasing your, organizationally, you are increasing your revenue per head count. And that's what I mean, that AI is actually kind of helping companies like us, kind of make more sense of the human resources, the AI resources
Got
that
it.
all of us
Okay.
have on our
So
hands.
a pod which earlier needed 20 people,
Yeah,
now a 10 people pod can deliver the same outcome, and
yeah,
the
yeah.
pod pricing stays the same. Therefore, revenue
Correct.
per employee
So I'll
goes up.
not I'll not say 20 to 10.
Hmm.
Right. I think
Or
another way
maybe
to
like,
look at this is, what is the impact? What is the productivity you can do? So, for
hmm,
example, if you have, let's say, a team achieving, let's say, 10 story points in a given day, for example, can that be increased to 12? Right? Because you can't look at the customer's project being finite. I mean, there's always a new feature to build, there's always a
hmm,
different problem statement to solve, right? So
yeah.
that's not shrinking,
Hmm,
right? If you can keep on increasing your productivity, your headcount, or rather the revenue per headcount, increases, and
hmm,
eventually you're making larger impact in the customer's landscape, and that results into, generally happier customers, that keeps on resulting into more and more projects,